We got 2 free pieces of wood from a job site that I just recently worked on, and I decided to use this wood and try to make some sort of kicker or jump just with these pieces of wood. Now, before jumping into this video, I do want to give a huge shout out to a channel called Cutlaps. I got this whole idea from him, and he gives you the blueprints, the layouts of how to build the jump we're gonna build right now. So thank you, and a huge shout out to him. First, we gotta tear it apart and lay out all our pieces. Split the wood. One. There's 2. This is what I get for being lazy. Poor little guy. It got us more than halfway through though, which is good. I should have just gone inside and grabbed this guy, but I was lazy. You live and learn. Oh, it's so much better. 1 down, 1 to go. It is a new day. I didn't have enough time to power through and do all this in one day. I don't even know if I'll finish it today, but we're continuing on. I have found out that the best method to break apart these pallets is to get an axe and a hammer. Incredible combo. I go this way, tap it in, push this up, then go right here, tap this in. There's that one. Tap this guy in. Push it up a little bit. Stick this guy. Pop that out. Same. And then oh no. I just broke this piece of wood. Well, I guess that's good. Better I break it now than while it's on the ramp. But there you have it. That's pretty much how I've been taking apart these pallets. And that method has been really effective for me. Now we gotta remove all the nails from the planks. So like I mentioned to you earlier, I got all the dimensions from Cutlaps. You give him your email and he sends you pretty much the whole blueprints of how to build what I'm building. So he measures in millimeters, or that's what's shown on the plans. I just used a random calculator on Google, converted the millimeters to inches, because that's what I'm using. And I measured everything once, and it seems like you're gonna have 2 of everything, because you want one leg and the other leg. So what I did, I measured once, I'm gonna cut it out, and then I'm gonna trace it over another piece of wood to give me my second cut. the way he gave these measurements is pretty smart. So he basically gives you all the pieces of wood that you need and how many of them you need. And I'm doing this one right now. So the top, he goes 290 millimeters. So from this point to that point, 290 millimeters. I think it was roughly like 11 inches. Bottom is 255. From this point to that point is roughly 10 inches. So you measure from there, boom, mark there, draw your line, there's your cut. And once I do this cut, I just measure it onto a different section of the board, and then I have my two pieces. Same cut. Mark back here. Alright, so this is where we're at. We got our two pieces right there. It doesn't look identical to what he has in his video, but I'm okay with that. I think this is gonna work. I just need to make an extra cut on these pieces right there. I marked them and just need to cut them, and I think we can start attaching everything together. Yep, I like that. It split on me. Guess we gotta cut another one. Check us out. You know what I was thinking that is really convenient that I didn't notice? This shape is gonna give me a nice handle when I'm transporting this jump. You know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna reuse some of the good nails to stick this in. And I'm running out of screws, that's why. I'm digging it, dude. It's pretty sturdy and solid. There is some support pieces that I need to put in the back, but for the most part, it's feeling pretty good. I did figure out a way to straighten the nails. I YouTubed it, something so simple. You get yourself a pair of lineman pliers or any pliers, and you just basically bend it to the way it was originally. I'm just doing that because I think I'm gonna nail the top parts, the beams. I do have to cut them to size though, so I will cut them. I'm running out of daylight and time, so I'm gonna end it there. But tomorrow we're gonna get back after it. It's looking good. Day 3. I have wishful thinking that I'm gonna get it done. So I need to cut these to size so I can attach them and screw them into this top part and the bottom part. That's it. That's our last piece, folks. The build is done. Now the real question is, does it send? That's what we're gonna find out right now before the sun goes down. We just gotta hop it. Yeah. That thing is money. It. This thing is so much fun. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a wrap for this fun build. Huge shout out to Cutlaps for these dimensions, for these measurements. The way this jump pops you is incredible. It's perfect. It's not too aggressive. Like, it gives you a nice bump right here to where you can get some good pop. So I love it. I'm a big fan of this build. The one thing I will mention is that building it out of pallets is extremely difficult and challenging because of the fact that the wood is just not really meant to be reused. I was cracking a decent amount of pieces. It doesn't feel as sturdy. I mean, it's sturdy, it holds up, but I'm sure if you use some really good quality 2x4 or pressure treated 2x4, this thing will last years. So that is my only critique, is that with pallets, it is a challenge, but it was a fun challenge and we made it happen. I don't want to put it out on a trail because I don't feel like it's safe enough. You know, the material is gonna rot, is gonna deteriorate, but maybe in the future I'll get some really nice pressure treated wood, you know, like 2x6s, 2x4s, and rebuild this jump. Same dimensions, same measurements, just way stronger, and get way better screws, nails, whatever. You know, I do like the fact that I was able to reuse the nails that came with the pallet and repurpose it. Man, but overall, I can't tell you how good it feels to see this thing done and to actually jump it. If you guys have any questions about this build, feel free to ask. But that is gonna wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you on the next one.